Okay, let's come out the closet.
Hey guys!
You just do it.
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Leah.
And I'm Tiffany.
And today,
we're coming out the closet.
We're coming out. So, I'm gonna start with my story. My story, first of all, both of our stories aren't really that like crazy. So if you're like looking for a crazy coming out story, it's not that. It's just really realistic. It's real. So anyways, a lot of people are surprised about my coming out story. A lot of people are just surprised because I have been out probably longer than this one, okay?
Doubt that.
I came out when I think I was 13 or 12 or 13, I don't remember. I came out that young, so I was out all throughout my high school, college, everything. I've been out, but how I came out was kind of forced, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So in high school, one of my first girlfriends, sorry, like my first partner was substantially older than me. So yes, I believe she was like 20 and I was like 13. Okay. Damn, yeah, I had it like that. Okay, I was cute. So anyways, so since I was dating somebody older, we're just gonna call her mom. It wasn't her mom, it was like her mother figure who she was living with. But her mom was concerned because her being that much older than me, that's basically statutory rape, right? Okay, you cannot do that. That is illegal. So her mom was concerned. She was like, yo, you need to tell your parents what's up because we don't want your parents to just get mad and then like, you know, press charges or whatnot. So since that, like I was basically forced to come out because of that, because of course I didn't want anything to happen to her. So I was too nervous to tell my parents. I was too shy. So her mom came out for me pretty much. Her mom like came over to our house and she asked to speak with my mom, and she just talked to her one-on-one and told her what was up. And I remember I was like in my room like hiding. I was like looking out the window like, oh my god, what's happening, like trying to see my mom's facial expressions to see like if she was like mad or like cool, or she seemed fine. Everything seemed fine. And then like afterwards, of course, like I sat down with my parents and they were like, no, like we love you regardless, like no matter what. And I think they were just really excited because then I couldn't get pregnant. You know, I think a lot of parents' fears are their daughter's gonna like be 16 and pregnant. Not that anything's like horrible about that, but yeah, you know, in America that's like a thing. So yeah, that's what happened, and I was out ever since. And I was like, you know, I was with women in high school and in college. I kind of felt insecure about my sexuality, so I dabbled in men. What's your coming out story? Mine
is not, it's kind of funny, I guess, looking back at it now, but I'm definitely thankful for my family support, number one, but it has felt more of like a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation. This might come as a shock, but I was actually like a pageant girl. And so, you know, up until about like 13 or so, I did pageants, but I was also like playing basketball and soccer and doing all these things. And you know, I knew what kind of thoughts I had, and
thoughts. Okay.
right. And so like as I made that transition from like pageant clothes to like being comfortable with more like masculine presenting attire, my family, like I don't ever remember like feeling chastised or anything for that. So yeah, we're gonna insert some pictures to like show the transition because it's kind of funny. But yeah, so once I got to high school, I remember in middle school, I had written like a love letter to this girl, and my sister, if she's watching, my sister found it and like just straight up asked me about it if I was gay. And I remember like being like, yeah.
Okay. So you're writing love letters?
I mean, I was in like 8th grade. And then once I got to high school, of course, as a masculine presenting lesbian, you play basketball. So,
I mean, Are you really gay if you don't play basketball?
Right. So I mean, of course, and I didn't even get that much playing time. I was just on the team, like, but that's another story. But,
Damn, you was on the bench?
Right. I was like a bench warmer, but you know, I felt like I had to like follow that stereotype for a little. So anyhow, like my family, you know, they're definitely supportive now, which is great. And you know, as I've gotten more comfortable with who I am, I mean, yeah, everybody knows, like it is what it is. I'm out, I'm proud, I'm here, I'm queer. It is what it is. And yeah, it's not that exciting, but just mine is more about the transition.
So how and when did you know that you were gay? Like, you know what I mean?
I think I knew pretty early on, like, you know, as young as kindergarten, probably because when I wasn't having these moments of like just like doing pageants and like these super feminine moments, I was exploring my gender expression in very creative ways, you know, without like any inhibitions. We're gonna insert some pictures, but like I went from being a little cowgirl to like wanting to have a goatee painted on me so that I could be a cowboy, and nobody had a problem with that. And I think the more of those moments I had early on, the more I was like, ooh, you know, I like this. So I, you know, became very masculine presenting pretty early on, and it just kind of stuck. So as I came out the closet, and you know, as me being gay became just, it was kind of a natural transition, because you know, I'd always not only been tomboyish, but I'd always kind of like been comfortable pushing the gender expression limits. So yeah, we'll show some funny pictures. So when did you know that you were a lesbian, or that you liked females?
So it took me reflecting back, because I mean, a lot of people ask that question. So I had to, like, as an adult, I had to reflect back on my childhood to figure out, okay, when did I realize I was gay, or like when did I have these preferences? And like, it was very apparent that like early on, like preschool, kindergarten age, I just like felt, and it wasn't a sexual attraction, you don't have that at the age, but I just felt like I liked the girls that wore like overalls and like that dressed like Tiffany.
The girls that look like this.
That's baby Tiffany. So like, I just liked those girls that like wore like overalls, like wore like tomboy clothes, that wore sports. Like I wanted to hang out with them. You're out of the screen.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to hang out with them. And you know, like one of the things that stands out is that my favorite thing to do in like preschool and kindergarten is to play house. I always wanted to play house, like with those girls that were wearing the overalls, like the baggy clothes. So I was always attracted to like tomboys. So yeah, I'd always want to play house with them. I wanted them to play daddy, and I wanted to play mommy. Okay? And I specifically remember, like, you know, when you're playing like daddy and mommy, like, you know, when you're young, like I just sat on their laps. Like I thought that was what you do. Like that's what daddies and mommies do. So like I'd have like the girl that looks like Tiffany playing daddy, and I would sit on her lap.
And we still playing house. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry, cut that out.
And then the one very specific moment, so I know like in the heteronormative world, like a guy and a girl like do the, oh, show me yours and I'll show you mine thing. Okay? Mine was very gay. So I took a girl. No, she took me actually. She initiated, and she was wearing overalls. And she was like a tomboy, and she was like, you wanna like show me yours and I'll show you mine? And I was like, okay. So we went, it was in kindergarten, we went behind a tree in my
scandalous
at the elementary school, like during recess, and I was probably wearing a dress, so I could very easily flash her mine. And I remember she was fumbling. She had like the overalls. She was like, okay. She had to take off her whole overalls to show me hers.
Wow. And here we are.
Yeah, so I knew early on, and as I got older, I don't know, I really don't know. I think it just happens naturally, just like in the heteronormative world, it just happens naturally. But those are just some moments that stick out to me.
Yeah, I don't have any funny moments. I don't know if you can see this, but
I'm gonna insert it.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
But yeah, we're gonna show you guys some pictures of Tiffany. She was very like tomboyish, like early
but stylish.
on.
I was a stylish tomboy. I definitely would have probably been playing house
with me.
Probably.
Aww.
No, I definitely yeah, like the pageant thing was so like thrown down my throat that when I had a chance to escape that, I did, and I never looked back. But I mean, as early as kindergarten, I remember being so much more comfortable in like a ball cap and, you know, baggy shorts and just, you know, all of that. And then, yeah, like I said, the high school basketball thing, I did that because I thought that's what was expected. Yeah, I thought if you're a lesbian, you had to play basketball, but I was a bench warmer, so it didn't really matter.
You never told me that part.
Yeah. Right, I just sat on the bench.
Anyways, that's our coming out stories. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you have a funny coming out story, or just actually let us know when you knew and why. Comment down below, tell us know when you knew and why you were gay. And if you're not gay, if you're an ally watching this, tell us the first time you had a crush on the opposite sex. Let's talk about it. Thanks so much for watching our vlog, and if you like this vlog and want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
Peace.
All right, bye.